very soon. I want to say we're still deciding on a name for the goose who appears in every background. We got Lucy Goosey seems to be getting some traction. Wingtips, I guess, not as popular as I thought it would be, given the number of people who put it. Or maybe it's just one person typing it over and over again. What's eating Gilbert Goose? There's another idea there. But I did have someone message me and say that since Hubert is the name of our resident ghost, who is floating behind me in the room where I broadcast this game, why not call the goose Egbert? What do we think of that? What about Egbert? Some people, Sydney thinks it's a duck. I'm pretty sure that bill shape that is a goose. That is, in fact, a goose. Giblets, there you go. Goose Springsteen, very good. Talk to me, goose. Very good. Jeffrey the Goose, Goosebert, Goose Willis, Bruce the Goose, Swag Goose. Also, a lot of names come. A contest today. I mean, it's not we're sort of discussing this as a community. We are the community of this game. This is our goose collectively. We need to come up with a name for the goose. We don't like Rocky the Goose. I liked Egbert. I thought it was nice. Might not be for everybody. Duck Duck the Goose, Gertrude, Goose Downey Jr., Goosey Rocker, Little Huey. We have baby Huey, who's a duck. Now this is Little Huey. You know what? These are all Ganders Featherton the Third, a very fancy name from Harley. These are all great. Keep them coming. Keep trying to name the goose. The goose isn't going anywhere. I've already tried to figure out where the goose is going to appear in next week's backgrounds. Still have to figure that out. The goose will return. It's like the end of every Marvel movie. The unnamed goose will return. But for now, it's Fashion Day, so give me your best looks as you play the Wednesday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Your brain will be walking the runway as you play for today's grand prize. That is $1,000. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, you'll win your share of it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. Even if you don't win the grand prize, you can still pick up the bonus SB. However, you will have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. If you leave early, you lose the SB. You just click the claim button at the very end of the game and they're yours. So stick around, please. And here's another reason why you don't have to leave early. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. And there are 2 ways to do that. One is using SB. The other is with a free rejoin. And if you need free rejoins or you want more of them, click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. Finally, one more reason to stick around until the very end. Each game, we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from yesterday's game. I'm announcing them to you. They have already been credited. Congratulations to each and every one of them. And to the rest of you, you know what I'm going to say, so say it with me. Keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. I want to see your name up there as much as you do, I promise. But for now, that's all the info that you need. So I say we get this game started. Here is question number 1. Which European country is home to the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Is it in England, Italy, or France? Where would you find that Leaning Tower of Pisa? After you become the 1 billionth person to take the picture where it looks like you're holding the tower up all by yourself, enjoy some of the native food of Italy for lunch. That's right, it's in Italy, of course. 90% of you getting that one right. We got 9% of you going with France. France, the home of La Tour Eiffel, otherwise known as the Eiffel Tower. That is the big tower there. It does not lean. By the way, there are other buildings that lean in Pisa outside of the tower. That was the fact we put on Twitter, I believe, today. If not, it's a fact I learned while looking for a fact to put on Twitter. If you're following us at SB Daily Trivia on Twitter, you will get a hint for every live game right there. And now you're going to get 1 bonus SB for every question you get right, because here comes question number 2. According to the saying, one of what fruit each day keeps the doctor away? Is it a banana, an orange, or an apple? A blank a day keeps the doctor away. While I can't 100% confirm that the statement is true, a number of different studies tout the health and longevity benefit of eating apples. So, working them into your diet might mean fewer doctor visits for you. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, of course. 99% of you getting that one right. And I neglected to mention earlier, we've got over 14,500 people in grand prize contention. That number continuing to climb as a few people rejoin. And we are on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. The Twilight novels center around which monsters? Is it vampires, mummies, or orcs? The Twilight novels center around which monsters? Vampires, mummies, or orcs? The books were really popular, but the film franchise firmly entrenched the world of Twilight and its sparkly vampires as a memorable piece of pop culture history. They're vampires, of course. Vampires, there's some werewolves in there, some werewolves, but vampires are they. That's it. Edward is a vampire, a sparkly vampire. And then I think there's a baby at some point. I haven't seen the movies. I haven't read the books. All right, here, I'm being honest with you. I thought a bunch of you might have, and I think I was right because most of you got that one correct. Let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What was Frank Baum's inspiration for the name Oz? Was it a dog, a filing cabinet, or Australia? Frank Baum came up with Oz for the name of his magical land. Where did that come from? While Australia seems like the most obvious answer, sometimes the best names come from the most mundane sources of inspiration. Baum's O to Z filing cabinet became the name of a magical land. A filing cabinet is the answer, but only 16% of you got that right. Oh my goodness. 62% of you going with a dog. He said in an interview that he was looking around his office and there was a filing cabinet that had O to Z on it, and that was the answer. Somebody said they thought it came from an ounce of silver. It is not, but OZ, you are correct, is short for ounce. Of the 84% of you that got eliminated, we got well over 80% of you, close to 90% of you, right back in. That is what we like to see. Still over 12,500 people in grand prize contention. And we are moving on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Apocalypse Now was originally supposed to be directed by which director? Is it George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, or Martin Scorsese? Apocalypse Now, originally supposed to be directed by this person. John Milius sold the script to Warner Brothers in 1969, but it got trapped in development hell, which Milius thought would end if he got his friend George Lucas to direct it, who almost did. But then he decided to work on another little film called Star Wars instead. I don't know if you've heard of Star Wars before. Anyway, 15% of you knew George Lucas was the guy who was supposed to do it. Steven Spielberg, maybe a little too early in his career. In 1969, he had not yet done his first movie, which would be TV movie Duel, and then the name of the movie that is the Sugarland Express, which is also, that's his first feature film. That was 1974, 5 years after the script was sold, but 5 years before the actual Apocalypse Now came out. There you go. Let's move on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which professional sports team recorded the 1985 single, The Super Bowl Shuffle? Is it Manchester United, the Toronto Maple Leafs, or the Chicago Bears? They're not here to cause no trouble. They're just here to do the Super Bowl Shuffle. They weren't the only team to make a really bad rap single during the late 1980s, but the team's success has made the Chicago Bears the shuffling crew, the one that stood out. That's right, Chicago Bears are the answer. 93% of you in grand prize contention got that one right. Well done. I'm guessing a whole lot more. You just picked up a bonus SB. That's right, they had Jim McMahon, the punky QB. They had Sweetness, Walter Payton. They had Mike Singletary was on that team. It's a really great football team also. Let's move on to question number 7 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. The Charlotte Sting is a defunct team from which sports league? Is it the CFL, the WNBA, or the NHL? The Charlotte Sting. What league are they a part of? Or were they? This league has 6 defunct teams, but the good news is that they're slowly expanding, including to Philadelphia. So it's possible that the Charlotte Sting could return to the WNBA at some point. WNBA is the answer. 63% of you are moving on and still in grand prize contention, but a few of you will be able to rejoin. And this was a tougher game today. We're down to about 2,000 people in grand prize contention. I'm excited for the Philadelphia. I think they should name themselves the Revolution, because then they can go, the Revolution is televised. Join the Revolution. Come on. It's a great name. WNBA, Philadelphia. Listen to your guy. Let's move on to question number 8 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What is Captain Crunch's first name? Is it Magellan, Percival, or Horatio? Captain Crunch, what's my first name? Fighting those soggies. Oh! Sure, you're grateful for Captain Crunch keeping your cereal safe from those soggies looking to ruin breakfast, but did you ever stop to learn his first name? Because it's Horatio. Horatio Magellan Crunch. That is the guy. 70% of you getting that one right. Well done. Proud of you. Good recovery. Difficult game, but you didn't give up, and there are a bunch of you still here picking up bonus SB, so let's get you another one right now with question number 9, worth 1 bonus SB. Which of the following horror movies is about a murderous doll? Is it Child's Play, The Ring, or Friday the 13th? Which of those is about a murderous doll? After being caught and after being shot by a police detective, killer Charles Lee Ray uses his dying moments to put his soul inside a children's doll using black magic. And that is the totally normal setup of Child's Play. Child's Play is the answer. 1,470 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But first, I'm so excited. Tomorrow night, movie theaters around the world will believe a man can fly once again when James Gunn's Superman soars into theaters, and we are marking the occasion with a Superman and Friends trivia game. Join us at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time to play for the $1,000 grand prize in the name of truth, justice, and the trivia way. And also, don't forget that we will have hints for that game live as early as 7 a.m. Pacific Time tomorrow morning on the Daily Trivia and Swagbucks official Instagrams. So make sure you are following us at both places, and anywhere on social media you will see it at some point during the day before the game. So that is a little heads up for you. Also, quick reminder that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. Second is by clicking on the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both of those get you SB towards your daily goal, but of course, when you click that More Ways to Earn button, that is how you get to Daily Tapjoy. Quick, easy to complete offers that will check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. You pick up some SB, you'll have fun while you're doing it, and you can earn points towards the team challenge. Are you part of the team challenge? Do you want an update on the team challenge? Because I do have one for you. Here are the scores right now. We still have the Pop Rockets in first. Glitter Gang not far behind them. But my Kaboom Squad moving up the rankings, up from 4th to 3rd place. We got less than 400,000 points separating 1st place from 3rd place. And not much more than that separating it from last place. So everybody still has a chance to win. You got to go get involved. Earn SB by doing things like, getting SB playing this game, getting SB playing the Daily Trivia Challenge, doing Daily Tapjoy, installing and earning SB by playing games on your phone. All these different ways to earn will get you different points, but it's still a chance. It's anybody's game. And the only way you won't win is if you don't get involved. All right? So check that out after the game. We have 1,474 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We got well over 14,700 people who can still earn themselves a bonus SB if you can correctly answer our final question. Here's question number 10. Which of the following James Bond theme songs won an Oscar? Was it View to a Kill, Skyfall, or Moonraker? Which of those won an Oscar? 6 different Bond themes have earned Oscar nominations, and 3 of them have won in the last 20 years, including Adele's powerhouse performance singing Skyfall, the Skyfall. 1,001 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Congratulations to you. Let's say hi to our grand prize winners. Each of you taking home about 100 SB. That's about $1 plus the bonuses you earned along the way. ML Mowens, you are a winner. Willie Beans, Fanny Clowers, Mother Goth, Brida Guy, and one more. What do we got? Tifton Rambler Cow. Tifton Rambler Cow. Great name. Congratulations to each and every one of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to those of you who earn bonus SB and claim them. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them, right? Right. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job today. We'll see you tomorrow for our Superman and Friends game. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we will see you then, my friends. Up, up, and away!